Pizza time. So yeah, instead of doing Sunshine today, I've just honestly been wanting to play more Pathologic. So yeah, we're just gonna play more Pathologic. Fuck it. One important thing to note, I'm gonna probably pin this in the... Well, should I pin it in the chat? Maybe I should. Is about the Discord, which is finally set up. I think most of you who are here currently are already aware. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and post the link to the new Discord in the chat. Okay, there we go. Right, yeah, that's the main thing that I wanted to talk about. Honestly, I'm probably just going to get straight into the game because I'm excited. You had pizza earlier? I'm jealous. I want pizza. But I have no pizza.
Allow me to remind you that
Oh,
an
is my controller
epidemic
not
of
working?
unknown
That's not
origin
great.
has already eradicated a few genuinely distinctive towns in the northern part
Off
of
to
the
a bad
country.
start.
The cause and circumstances of these tragic events remain uncertain. There is a lot that we cannot explain yet. It appears as though the plague has a mind of its own, as if it is driven by some irrepressible will. Why else has no one managed to fight it successfully? Why does it target the most precious aspects of our existence?
Okay, there we go. Had cereal because your mental state be like that? Yeah, that's understandable. That's not where... Oh, okay. Yep, we're pathing the logic. Are we able to see that again? No, we already saw it once. Oh well. Would have served as a recap for day one, but that's okay. Bachelor. The body has been isolated, as far as I know. Reuben conducts the examination of it. Nevertheless, keeping in mind your discovery, I would advise you to see me in the Rod first thing tomorrow morning. There's a matter of crucial importance that we need to discuss. Alexander Savarov. A letter from a colleague in Thanatica. Daniil, I am writing this in a hurry, so do forgive the uncustomary brevity. The powers that be are closing in on us. They persecuted us before, as you know, but they are set to utterly exterminate us. We may yet be able to persevere, but you, my friend, are in grave danger. It is almost as if your destination was chosen to be the place of your burial. They say there is some kind of disease in the town, of a most lethal variety, perhaps plague itself. I have little doubt that the powers that be have set up your whole journey. Telman, that vermin, wants to get rid of you more than he wants to cease the outbreak. I wouldn't be surprised if it transpires that there are no medical personnel whatsoever in the town. They will use it as pretext to delegate the whole mess of it to you. If this is the case, I urge you to keep out of trouble. Stay safe, Daniil. Wait for the sanitary teams. They will arrive, sooner or later. Take care, my friend. If they tell you to engage the plague by yourself, refuse it, even if your principals enjoin you to do otherwise. Our research is what matters the most, and we will not be able to go on with it if you are dead. Yours, A. Should watch the Minecraft movie essay from RT Game. Yes, it's good. I would definitely do a watch party of that if people want to see it. Although I recommend actually seeing the movie first if you haven't. Drifting through trash cans while solving a murder. Yep, basically. Drunk watch party of the movie when. I would be down for that anytime. Oh, I just got another letter. The letter from the powers that be. Bachelor Dankovsky. By what seems to be a very lucky coincidence, you have found yourself in a town that is wrought by some very worrying occurrences. Reportedly, there is an outbreak of dangerous disease in the vicinity. There is also an opinion that the outbreak is a falsification staged deliberately for the purpose of concealing a murder. In consideration of your outstanding analytical capability, we delegate the investigation to you. If there is an epidemic, it must be halted by any means necessary. You should collect as much information as you can, we suppose, and then make a decision in line with your own professional ethics and moral beliefs. In order to implement your strategy, an inquisitor endowed with unrestricted authority will shortly arrive to join you. In the event you are unable to curb the outbreak before their arrival, all power over the situation will be reassigned to them. P.S. It has come to our attention that you have recently requested permission to continue with your own research. The decision of whether or not such permission will be granted depends on the results of the assignment. Your success, therefore, has a bearing on your scientific reputation and your further academic career. Professor Tellman. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a good movie, but it is deeply entertaining, especially if, especially when paired with, alcohol or certain substances. Could do it tonight. Possibly. Depends on where things go. Bachelor. Oh yeah, no, I did already read that one. The vibes in this game are so on point. Oh shit. That's a problem. All right. Well, there we go. That went pretty well. GG. Thank you. Yeah, I don't even think I took a hit there. That was very hilariously timed with the lightning. The fighting in this game is very jank, yes.
Oh my god!
No, we weren't able to save Wario. He got mugged in the street. Wow, useless. That guy had nothing. How dare. I think I have enough water. Hey, Wild. Oh, starting D&D? Fun, fun. Bastards. Y'all are evil. Also, so as you can see, prices on everything, they went up a little bit. There's a reason why I went around buying up as much food as I could. And yes, this does mean it will also sell for considerable amounts of money. I mean, I can afford a delicious egg because I knew it was going to happen and bought up as much stuff as possible. But, you know, nobody else in the town can afford it. Yes, this means I intentionally scalped food during a pandemic. In Pathologic. But don't worry, it's in character for the Bachelor. Oh shit, a murder. Oh, I hope the mugger wins so I can loot 2 corpses instead of 1. Yeah! 2 corpses! Oh shit. Nope, 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 nope. Don't get me with that. Ah, shit. Well, that didn't go quite as smoothly. Also, I love the fucking combat music. It is so funny. Ah, no loot. Alright. Who's that? Mlems, how dare. But hey, hope you're well. Oh yeah, the music in this game is absolutely fucking fantastic. I'm still proud about how the Wild Wasteland Redeemed turned out. Honestly, we're like awake so early in game right now. Like it's like almost 2 a.m. Basically, right now all I'm doing is oh yeah, that's okay. Oh shit! What? That one got me. Oh, he got the drunk man. Oh well. At least that means I get the bandage for free. That was actually a hilariously good position for him to be in. That was hilarious. I wasn't expecting to just get dropped like that. Train station looks so creepily out of place. Yeah, there's a lot of things like that in the town on Gorkin. Whoa. Oh, I'm making bank on these. I'm making bank on killing these bandits. What's my weapons durability at? 10. Well, I got a knife, so I'll switch to that. It's probably better anyway than my trusty scalpel. Yeah, the money is really nice. It will come in handy. I also made sure to get plenty of water IRL because of I didn't realize. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't realize how tiring it would be on my voice because of how much dialogue there is in the game. But yeah, for a moment, since I don't really think we can start today's quest yet, I don't know when we get the opportunity to. I guess we could see if we can talk to him. But for the moment, I'm just making early rounds, trying to collect as much junk as possible for bartering. Yeah, it's funny how it's funny you say that, because it makes even more sense later, but I'm not going to elaborate. The fact that they all have the same design. Honestly, I know the combat in this game is objectively very jank. There is something so weirdly satisfying about it once you get good at it. Automod, what happened? It didn't even say anything to me. Maybe I should open up the app version, because it seems to work better. Oh, I didn't see anything. I didn't see any messages from you at all, Cam. I hate doing shit on my phone. You know, it doesn't say anything. Oh, you remarked on me getting a knife? Yeah, no, I didn't see that. It didn't even give me an auto mod prompt on OBS. Yeah, that's annoying. Bark, 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 bark. I really hope you like the sound of those barking dogs, because you're going to hear it a lot over the next couple dozen streams. This town is full of ghost dogs. You hear them everywhere, but you don't see them. Exactly, it's so funny. You also suspiciously hear the sound of an American kestrel. Which is very funny, because this game takes place in Russia. I just... It's so hard not to say the same, like, 5 things over and over again, but goddamn, the vibes are just on point, especially at night during the storm. I guess it's just the American part of Russia. And just that view of the fucking polyhedron. Ooh. Let's see, what time are we at about? 3. Definitely gonna want those. Guess we should eat some food. I'll hydrate as soon as I stab this guy. Congratulations on hydration.
Pizza?
Pizza! Thanks for the follow, Kelly. No, you will not get hurt. It is you who shall be stabbed. Now I can commit hydrate. Ah. I wish I had frosting right now. What looked slow motion? Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah. Yeah, the combat in this game is very funny. This is pathologic. Oh. You mean as in, like, what it's like? Okay. So, basically, we're in this town that is about to get struck by the plague. Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait till the ad's over. There we go. Okay. Hey, Mizu. A what for the knife? Oh, a license. Okay. Well, I have a license for the scalpel, probably. Oh yeah, so where was I? Oh yeah, what Pathologic is about. So yeah, we're in this town that's about to get struck with the plague, spoiler alert. And basically we're trying to prevent it. We're trying to not be America in 2020. It is very unfortunate that I don't have an extra weapon. Yeah, because this shit's at very low durability. And is, at this point, quite ineffective. I'm gonna see if we can go ahead and talk to him. Not ready to talk? Okay. Come back at dawn. That's what I figured. The collapse should be a point reward. Oh, what's even better is the sound that plays when you when you kill an innocent person, which we'll probably hear later. But yeah, I'll have to think about doing that one. Another one I wanted to do, possibly, is Mario going, "Mama fucker," and then taking that one gif of Paper Mario flipping you off. Thought that might be funny. Wow, I can't believe y'all are devouring each other in my chat already. Hasn't even been an hour yet. There is so much murder going on right now. Please drop your fucking knife. God damn it. Oh wait, this guy might be able to fix it. I think he works at the factory. Perfect. Haven't fed them. True. You wonder what seasoning would work with coyote. That is so... That is a sentence that is mildly concerning out of context. I suppose to certain people it would be concerning in context as well, but... Could definitely use some more bandages. Did she quote it? Good. Bark, 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 bark. I know this probably doesn't seem like the most exciting gameplay out there, and I must seem like an insane person for being like, yes, this is one of the best games. But I'm dead serious. This is one of those games that puts you in a mood and delivers atmosphere like very few games can achieve. Yep, it's bad. Oh, well, he had a tourniquet, so that's good. Alrighty. Thanks for stopping by regardless, Mizu. Glad to have you. And for the lurk. What? I should probably grab a couple of those. Normally I prefer to just barter for those, but I need to, like, hoard up on junk for a while so that I can spend most of it on schmouters if any of them pop up. Just wait until a bit later when we start deliberately breaking into houses or wandering into houses in the middle of the night. Bark, 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 bark. Oh yeah, the shopkeepers do look kind of funny. Oh yeah, one thing that's really great about H-Bomb's video, despite what he does talk about in the video, there are a lot of really good parts about the game that he doesn't Oh right, I forgot there's actually dogs. There we go. I actually really don't remember there being actual dogs. Like, I literally thought it was just the fucking sound effects. H-Bomb only has 2 hours to spend on the game. Yeah, that is very funny to think about how long that video is, compared to the fact that a single day in Pathologic, of which there are 12, a single day is about a whole 3 hours in real life to play through. Six o'clock, so it's possible we can go back to Alexander. Single day per stream. It is possible that on days where I have more energy or where I'm just like really raring to play more of the game, I may try to squeeze 2 into one stream. Especially because it's possible that more dialogue light days could end up going by much quicker. There is one day in particular I know that's actually quite short. But we'll get to that. Yeah, single day per stream, and we've got 36 days to play through. So this is actually gonna be a considerably longer endeavor than I actually originally imagined. Not that I'm complaining, because I love this game, and I'm very happy to get to share it with people. Because understandably, not a lot of people have the energy to play this kind of game. I swear I'm making the combat look like it's not as, like, jank or difficult as it actually is, but... As you can see, I'm spending a lot of money just repairing my knife over and over again. I very much enjoy... it's pretty obvious you've got the hang of the timing. Yeah, yeah. I've basically optimized it as much as one can. Yeah, it's weird, and it varies based on which animation the game picks, because it's not consistent. Because combat in this game is supposed to feel weird and, like, as though you are a person who doesn't normally fight. Like, you're not playing as a fighter. You're playing as a doctor. So the combat, like, it makes sense for it to be a little bit jank. Let's see, will he talk to us now? Nope. Okay. I mean, personally, I would consider 6 a.m. to be reasonably early, but that's fine. Got it. I wonder if I can get, I remember one of the side quests for this day. I don't remember which the other one is. So I'm gonna have to look into that. But I wonder if I can go pick up, Lara's side quest yet. Oh, shit, I actually don't have enough. I can't believe I burned through all, like, 30 of those water bottles I'd collected already. That sounded like someone dying. Oh, shit. That's a problem. The morning of the second day has come. Infected yesterday, 24 people. Died yesterday, 17 people. Gone missing, 6 people. Day 2, in which the Bachelor gets to restructure authority as an equal and accept emergency powers. I think there's another one. Yep. You don't want to get hit by that knife, by the way. It does fuckloads of damage. So when he throws, you're gonna see me, like, immediately trying to dodge. That was a lockpick. That's a good find. I love that combat theme. It's kind of goofy. I still don't have enough water.
Was it a month ago? I can't remember.
There's panic everywhere, right? The prices are rising by the hour. Not to mention that we haven't received any provisions for several months. The shops are empty. People are eager to buy anything at exorbitant prices. Everyone is trying to prepare themselves for the epidemic. I can't believe my ears. Someone has admitted that I am right. We need to buy emergency rations, a lot of them. It'll be a challenge even today, but I fear tomorrow will simply become unfeasible. How much do you need? We need a lot. I want at least 12 people to be able to survive for a month in the house that will become a shelter. With minimal expenses, of course. My friends and those who help me set the place up will be accepted in. And what did you do to make that happen? I've collected all the money I could find. I've sent couriers on a shopping mission, trying to find the best prices. Now I need to collect the most important donations from the Kanes and the Olgimskis. Yulia agreed to make a donation too. I'm going to see them now, and then I'll join this crazy shop rush. You're not going anywhere. It's a general rule, Lara. Those who stay in survive. Those who go shopping die. Get it? I do, but I'm used to doing everything myself, and I don't really have a choice right now. I will make the purchases. I have to do a lot of walking today anyway. Tell me what you need. I need to collect Vlad the Younger's, Yulia's, and Maria Kana's donations. Tell them that you are acting on my behalf. Then you'll need to find the best prices and buy as much bread, smoked meat, and fish as possible. Only the products that don't go bad quickly. You'll need to take it all to the House of the Living. I'll show you where it is. Where can I find the best prices at the moment? I've heard some shops are planning to sell stuff for bargain prices from time to time. Ask the townsfolk, they should know. I see. Thank you. And forgive me for burdening you with time-consuming and mundane errands, but one day a lot of people will be very thankful that we've managed to take care of the vital issues beforehand. I know. Sabarov's morning note. Bachelor, as I've already informed you, I have a request to make. It is a matter of utmost importance. I will elaborate on the situation in detail as soon as you come to see me in the rod. In the event you consider our requests to be outside your area of responsibility, I will have to contact someone else with this. However, there is little doubt in my mind that the incompetence of the volunteers I would recruit will result in them losing their lives. Alexander. The House of the Living. Lara reads too much classic literature. She wants to create a shelter where her friends and intimates will be safe while the outbreak is seething through the town. Vlad the Younger, Maria Kana, and Yulia... I can't pronounce her last name, are willing to provide the wherewithal to buy all the necessary provisions. But it comes down to me to source them. I need to buy several loaves of bread, a few bundles of dried fish, and some legs of smoked meat. That's interesting that I already have basically everything I need. So the youngest would actually be Maria. Having a shelter sounds nice and very useful. Hopefully nothing bad happens to it. Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. When has this game ever, like, thrown you through a loop like that? I mean, come on. But yeah, that would be kind of amazing if I could use the provisions that I got yesterday. And just, like, pocket most of the cash because I came prepared. What's going to be really interesting is when I play the Haruspex playthrough, because I don't think I'm going to play with, like, a guide or anything. I'm just going to try to do the best that I can. Whereas, for the Bachelor route, I basically have already done this and finished it, you know, as close to perfectly as you can. So I already pretty much know what I'm doing.
Did you see anything weird on your way here?
You're giving me a stony stare. Is something wrong? Are you disappointed? Lara wanted me to meet you to collect the donations for the House of the Living. I prohibited her from going outside, and I strongly advise you against doing so. Yes, I'm giving her my personal savings. I tried to persuade my father to spare some money from the family funds, but they still refuse to believe in the outbreak. That is just the family line at the moment. Then why do you believe me? Me? I'm just not questioning anything. I'm not allowed to. If you want to know why I decided to give Lara my savings, I'll tell you this. That is because I'm compelled to. By the way, have you found the proof you were looking for? Not yet. I'd rather you never did, and Daniel. Too good to come true. Next up is going to be Vlad the Younger. Compelling conversation. Honestly, it probably is one of the main reasons why you play this game, is because the dialogue is genuinely quite interesting a lot of the time. But, of course, there's also some funny ones here and there, which is also intentional. You get so much time with your thoughts just walking from place to place. We haven't even started the main quest for the day yet, and it's already been an hour. Bark, 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 bark. He was almost perfectly blending in back behind that pillar.
Simon died on his own. That much is certain.
I've come at Lara Ravel's request. Yes, I remember the arrangement. Here's what I can personally donate. It's a pity I can't extort a nicer sum from my father. Can you be convinced somehow? It's no use even trying. Really? Why? He has his own opinion on the matter. I think he accepts that you might be right. He accepts it, but he won't admit it. See the difference? Obviously, getting solid proof is disadvantageous to him for some reason. Not to mention that it would immediately cause him expenses. I can see the difference, but I don't understand the game he's playing. I am not going to discuss that. I can only sympathize with you and advise you against disturbing my father with this question. I see.
Did you hear that? Did it come from inside the well? Or am I getting the jitters?
Tell me, Master Vlad, do you believe that we're facing a real epidemic hazard? I still don't understand how you came to the conclusion that the disease which killed Simon is contagious, even if we assume that the rumors of a death carrier are nothing but rumors, which I doubt. There has already been an outbreak of an unknown disease in your town. I used to occasionally communicate with Isidore Barak, the man who put an end to it. But I'm sure Isidore never told you about this. The brief encounter with the Sand Plague put him in a state of primal terror. Did you know that? His opinion of his role in the outbreak was not very high, and he ascribed that victory solely to circumstance. It's strange he didn't suspect anything when examining Simon. If you are right, Bachelor, and there really is going to be a sand plague epidemic in this town, there will be no stopping it. You don't need to waste your life, and you cannot help us in any way. Your only goal is to survive until the station is reopened. Peculiar fatalism. Are you saying that the services of an educated medic won't be of any help to you? Education is of no use here. Isidore may have had no medical education, but he managed to drive the demon back to hell. By the way, he mentioned that one can't beat the plague by traditional means. What means can it be beaten with, then? It cannot be beaten. Isidore was a wise man. He was born here, and knew many things that no education can provide. Bachelor, your goal is to survive. Save your talent for the capital. Leave this place. My father will be happy to assist you. Thank you for your advice, but I will decide to do with my talent. I will decide what to do with my talent on my own. So, as you can see, I do absolutely intend to play the Bachelor how he's supposed to be played. I'm gonna play him like a piece of shit asshole who manipulates to get ahead while also being really dense and really quite dense and very, I don't know, thinking very highly of himself. Tommy Tallarica. Oh my... Yeah, you're not wrong. Really full of himself, proud, thinks he's smart, but also very out of place and unknowledgeable about the place he's in. Yes, that is exactly his vibe. Tommy Dankovsky. Motherfucker! It's particularly effective in a game like this. You're evil. You're rude. Wild, your tail is small. Let's see. Yulia was the last one, right? Okay. He's very I know everything and trips over every single problem because he's not in a place that he actually knows exactly. He is a fish out of water. It is why he's like the perfect first route to take, because, you know, as H-Bomb said, it's very helpful to play from the perspective of someone who doesn't know the town, and then to move on to Artemy Barak, who does know the town and kicks things up a little bit. I love the music so much. think... Where is Yulia's house? I don't really remember. Oh, wait, hers is the one back there. Okay, well, since we're already going this way, probably gonna loop back towards Sabarov's place. You like that the music just sounds kind of uncomfortable? Yes, exactly. It blends with the environment so perfectly. Definitely one of... Honestly, it is definitely, like, top 10 best game soundtracks ever, in my opinion. It is right up there with Metroid Prime. Right up there with Metroid Prime and Portal 2. Because Portal 2 is another one that I think is damn near perfect in terms of soundtrack. Well, in a lot of ways, in a lot of other ways too. Like, it's one of my favorite games of all time. For a reason. Valve music is incredible all the time. Yeah, I suppose there's not a lot of other Valve soundtracks that I remember particularly well, besides the Portal games. But, I mean, those are the ones that I've played the most of, so I don't know. But I felt like Portal 2 is
Now
just...
or never.
is
need a
exceptionally
decisive move.
great in terms of the soundtrack. So, yesterday you told the Canes that we may possibly have to face an epidemic. I believe you, Bachelor. In all honesty, I am one of the few people that do. The rest are astonishingly blind. Excellent. The most important thing is that I've managed to persuade you. We still have a few precious hours to stop the disease from spreading, just like Isidore Barak did a few years ago. We need to declare a state of emergency, but I can't do anything. My hands are tied. You are the authority. What is barring you from declaring a state of emergency and being proactive? The authority belongs to the triumvirate that is presided over by the patron, the head ruler. But now that Simon is dead, his place is vacant. Georgie and Vlad are too afraid that the old balance might shift. But these tragic events are reconfiguring the local power landscape. And if I declare a state of emergency at my own discretion, there will be a feud, a civil strife. I need them to acknowledge me, at least. To take further action, I need the Olgimskis' money and the Canes' standing. I need Big Vlad's cunning and Georgie's energy. I also need their servants to follow my orders. Why won't they make concessions to you? It's glaringly obvious that every minute counts, else the town will die. What are they going to rule then? It's their damned infantilism. One of them is a greedy child, another is a whimsical one. They think that if they admit that there is an outbreak in town, it will actually happen. But as long as they refuse to believe it, it simply doesn't exist. It's either megalomania or cunning calculation. Why does this sound familiar? Why does this hit so much worse after a certain thing that happened in my dumbass country that is kind of still happening? What can I do to convince them? Find proof. Any proof. Immediately. While Ruben tampers with the body, and he'll be busy with it for a long time since he's not a professional, the initiative will be lost. Help me, Dankovsky. Find factual proof. Show it to them, and they won't be able to deny the truth any longer. Sadly, this is now my direct duty. I received a letter from the powers that be testifying to that extent. What steps are you planning to take? I've asked several people I trust for help. Perhaps they have already offered to help you too. Some of them have sent word to me already. Furthermore, Anna, the current owner of the Willows, is positive that she knows how to find irrefutable proof of the outbreak. She needs a competent person to assist her. Fine. I'll speak to her. Because you just described the motto of far too many people in that country. Yep. You know, as much as I would love to not think about the absolute disgrace that's happening in my country right now, it's going to be kind of hard to not talk about it a little bit while we're playing this game, because, I mean, this game kind of predicted a lot of things. And it's kind of very, very fucking relevant. Alright. Need to... Oh. Ah, damn. Not worth it. I need to hold on to those things. Oh, that's rifle ammo. Never mind, I don't need that. It was and still is topical to Russia and their politics, yeah. We're kind of going down that same fucking rabbit hole right now. The world is a fucking mess. And we don't learn our lessons.
It's so lonely here.
What is going on in the town? I wish I could go out and see for myself. I've come on Laura Ravel's request. Oh, true. She did say she needed to buy some provisions, stock up on drinking water and whatnot. Some couriers have offered their services to me already. And then there was this profiteering peddler who visited yesterday. The mind boggles, just to think that all this hullabaloo was caused by the death of one single man. There is an epidemic hazard. The disease we are about to face is likely more terrible than plague, Yulia. One man's death has nothing to do with it. You amaze me, Bachelor. Did you not make fun of the Shabnak rumors yesterday? Mind you, there was some factual basis for all the hearsay. A lot of people don't have the faintest idea of what kinds of life may be found deep in the steppe. They don't even know what kind of people live there, what kind of food they eat, what kind of effigies they make out of clay. Neither do you, to be fair. Still, you don't hesitate a moment to accept a rumor of an epidemic as veritable truth. Is the concept of the disease that much more familiar to you than that of a man-eating abomination made out of clay? This sounds exactly like what... This sounds exactly like what some people would say about COVID. Oh my god. It is simply because my head is screwed on right, damn it. Do you trust Ruben's opinion? And what exactly does Ruben say? Did he release any results of his research yet? With all due respect, that is none of your concern, Yulia. Let us get back to more pressing matters then. Here, take the money. I'm not so eager to give everything I have to alleviate the outbreak, because I've yet to see any proof that the outbreak is real. But I am well aware of the reality of Laura's drastic circumstances. I will embrace the opportunity, however slim. Hopefully, at least part of the money will be used for purposes other than this shelter she has conceived of. This is exactly the kind of blindness that kills people during emergencies. Thank you for the donation. honestly, this is why politics bad when it comes to game is a little dumb, because this is very interesting when it comes to the... Yeah, exactly. The problem... When you actually, like, write good politics into a game, it's fucking awesome. And people who complain about politics in games actually, as H-Bomber Guy once said, they like politics even more than, like politics in games even more than we do. They're just salty that, like, most people who are smart enough to work on games, like, just don't have the kinds of politics that they want to see. That's why AI excites them so goddamn much, because now you don't have to be like a smart or creative person to make quote-unquote art anymore. Let's see. I think all I need is one more smoked meat. Oh, Bachelor's getting eepy. Bark, 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 bark. Bread, smoked meat, fresh fish. Oh, I need dried fish, not fresh fish. Okay, that's fine. Stop being too real. Let's see. I'll probably sell all my meat later. No woo-woo. What's in your pockets, pumpkin? What a strange thing to say to just a random little girl on the street. Like, Bachelor, what is wrong with you? Where was I going? Oh yeah, I think I was just going back to Laura.
My heartbeat is uneven.
What will become of
I am
us?
sick at heart.
Here is what you asked for. Is this all you've managed to buy? Yes. We need to bring it over to the empty house in the flank. I showed you the way before, remember? My friends and an intendant that had helped us with the shopping are waiting there already. I'll be back soon. Alright, down by the lump. is it in game? 10 o'clock? Okay. That's not bad. Let's barter, lad. That's a good heckin' price for Meridorm. What has she got? Revolver ammo. That's tempting. I don't really think it's worth parting with the stuff that I can trade with her. Because the stuff that I can trade with her is better traded with one of those little girls. Because they're the ones that have a chance of having a schmouter. And I want to save my hooks and needles for them. Yeah, I only have 6 right now. Yeah, I'll gladly take that. I need to eat this food. What about the fresh fish? Everyone's dead here, see? No one knows why. Perhaps an echo of yesterday's vendetta. We're a bit at a loss about this loss ourselves. What am I supposed to do with the provisions? The dead have no use for it. Give your offerings to Lara. Wasn't it she that asked you to bring food? She wanted to call her shelter the House of the Living, didn't she? What, is she supposed to refashion her own home into a Lazar house now? She won't need it anymore anyway. Lara only has a few days left. Do persuade her to make the most of them. You have a sour sense of humor. Ooh. Oh yeah, we want to get out of here. So yeah, that didn't go well, huh? And if we'd have stuck around in there for long, we'd have gotten infected. So yeah, all that work for nothing.
Who will take on the
What
responsibility?
will become
for
of us? I've obtained the rations, but there are very odd orderlies standing by the house you've directed me at. They're using theatrical masks and costumes as disease protection, as far as I understood. Yes, I know. The House of the Living will have to be relocated here. Remember that you're always welcome at the shelter. We'll preserve the stock, distributing the food in small portions. We will make it. I hope it all ends soon. So I will always be able to find room and board at your place? You will. Take this as a reward. These are nuts. I've been given some today. It's great luck. They must have come from an old cache. Do you know how to use them? Crack them before eating. What else am I supposed to do with nuts? No, don't eat them. Barter them. Our children would turn themselves inside out for these nuts. Keep that in mind, especially if you want to barter for something dangerous. Why do they value nuts so highly? It's an old game. A child takes a nut and sends it on all sorts of adventures. At some point, adults took all nuts away from the kids. They thought the game provoked them to do something risky themselves. The most wonderful thing is that the children remember almost every nut in the town by heart. I forgot about... What an explanation. What? Does each one of them have a story of its own or something? I think so. Well, anyway, it's pure treasure. Thank you, I'll come by to see you soon. Yeah, I love nuts. She's not joking, they are genuinely very useful. Okay.
Pizza? Pizza? Pizza?
Pizza! I want pizza! I'll have pizza. What's the other quest for today? Okay, yeah, that's the one. How's my... Okay, yeah, we're still good on time. I keep getting stuck on things. I'm really excited to eventually get to Pathologic 2 and 3. Now that said, considering how long it's going to take to fully complete Pathologic 1 on stream, I don't think I'm going to just go straight into 2 and 3 once I'm done. However, I would like to do them soon. But I don't want to just, like, completely burn myself out on it like I did with the Prime games. Because as much as I don't necessarily regret doing that, because it's something I'd wanted to do for a long time, I don't think completely just, like, binging a series on stream for months straight is necessarily going to be the most fun.
Yes?
Is it true? The thing you found out? You don't have to comfort me. Just tell me it's true. Is there a hope that you're wrong? I've learned a lot of things in the past couple of days that I would never have considered to be true before. The sand dirt, is it true? Has Simon died of the sand pest? My colleague Reuben suspects as much. Then we need to run away from here, Daniil. Immediately. Even if we have to move exclusively by foot, we need to go now. We will die in the steppe, of course, but at least it won't be as excruciating. Fine. I'm sick of this place anyway. When is the train leaving? A freight train full of meat, leather, and raw materials departs from the station every month. Women of the kin bid it farewell with sorrowful songs and mourning. It's the ritual. Curious. I'd like to have a look at it. Living people are forbidden to get on that train. The only person allowed to come aboard is the deaf and dumb Odong driver. Only he can guide the train through the steppe. An Odong? What's that? Oh, I know what that is, so... I came here without any additional rituals, and I'm planning to leave the place in the same fashion. But you haven't touched the bull meat train. It's an entirely different thing. Can't we bargain with the driver? No, he's deaf and dumb. Moreover, he's not quite a man. His position is sacred to him. There is a way out, though. I think I know of a man who could intimidate even a... Oh, there's an ad playing. I will wait a moment, then. Okay, there we go. No, he's deaf and dumb. He really likes saying deaf and dumb for some reason. Moreover, he's not quite a man. His position is sacred to him. There is a way out, though. I think I know of a man who could intimidate even a deaf and dumb Odong. Who is it? Andre Stamatin, the architect. He is a very menacing and strong man. He treats me in a slightly condescending manner, but you can speak to him on my behalf. He won't refuse. And I think even Andre doesn't want to rot of the sand plague. Fine, so the three of us are leaving. Alright, there's our other side quest for the day. Bark, 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 bark. Pizza? That's not useful. Daniil's gonna have to take a nap here in a bit. That exhaustion is going way up. Good thing you got a nice park bench right there. Just don't mind the muggers. Yeah, there were quite a lot of them earlier, huh? But they only seem to really come out in the early morning time. I wonder how similar the town's gonna look in Pathologic 2 and 3. Or if it'll be pretty different. They're like Minecraft mobs. They only spawn at night for now. Yeah. Or when the light level's low enough. She has nothing. So does she. I genuinely really wish I had a tub of frosting to just lick at right now.
Laura and her company are buying up all food in town. Are we at war again?
I see the dust of my beloved capital on this man's feet. Ta-da! I bet you must have met me. Wait a second. The uni? Weren't you juggling knives on the table? Ah, remember the time when we got the better of those bastards, eh? And you sat there all quiet, but when the tables went down, you grabbed the shooter. Yeah, I remember. Very brave of you. Those were the days. And look at me now. Those were the days indeed. Dankovsky, in case you've forgotten. And you are? Andres Tomatant, sentenced to death in 4 countries at your service. Rejoice and sing, those of you who are not looking for me to die. I'd sing, but a single voice, even if it's singing, doesn't change much. Or wait, what were you sentenced to death for? You're not going to believe it. For my creations. The Downgate, the LA of Heroes Ensemble, the other stairway round, the House was specifically renounced by the World Association of Architects. Even though it's always been my little brother and me, I'm usually the one to take the beating. Really? I didn't even know that all those were your works. It's an honor to meet you.
Yes.
Sit. Take a load off your feet. Eva wants to flee the town before it's too late. She said only you can make that happen. Lee? Why in the world? Have yesterday's murders scared her so much? No one will dare lay a finger on her. A killer more dangerous than a step spirit is at large. There will be an epidemic, Andre. Ruben told me it's called the Sand Pest. Does it ring any bells? What? Is that what Ruben said? Bullshit! 5 years ago it spread like fire in a dry forest. Barack managed to grab it by the tail back then. If it were the sand plague again, drama queens would have spread it all over the place yesterday. The town would have been crammed full of dead men by today. Really? On the other hand, Eva is somewhat right. Yeah. It's time to leave the place. Yesterday's orgy was disgusting. The fight for the throne is about to begin, and I don't want to see its consequences. We can't stay here any longer. Are you with us? So we're leaving. If my brother agrees, of course. I'm obviously not going anywhere without him. I'll speak to him. Since we're here. Oh my god. That drains your health so much. Alright, and I should probably talk to, I genuinely really love her outfit, but,
Paint is peeling
Anna
off
here absolutely sucks.
slowly.
Oh, is it Oh, that is really too much. Who the hell are you? And why have you donned this dreadful outfit? My name is Daniil Dankovsky. Should... Maybe I should... Either of these do make sense for him, but that is precisely the question I was going to ask you. That seems like the response that he would have, but I could also see him just getting really offended at someone criticizing his outfit. I'm Anna Angel. You might have heard of me already. Oh, I used to be a famous singer. You can't even imagine the stages I used to be the star of. I'm Daniil. Daniil Dankovsky. You might have heard about me too. I'm the head of the Thanatica laboratory. I thought so. I knew someone like that would pay me a visit very soon. How horrible. What's horrible? Everything. Everything's horrible. You came to, you know, after me, right? Do I just say, yes, that's why I'm here.
Is Haruspex planning to get rich here? The prices rose 5-fold over the morning.
So what do you think? Is it unstoppable? I've started saving up pills. Tell me which ones work better. I've come on Sabarov's behalf. Real proof is required for rulers to devolve their powers to him and begin cooperating, and you know where to find it, don't you? Are you daft? Do you really think pills will help with every disease?
What?
Incidentally, you're aware that no one believes you? Seems like Sabarov the despot was the only significant person to have sided with you. He could have prevented the disaster, but it's too late now. And why the hell doesn't anyone believe me, I wonder? Yesterday they were all very busy harping on about my educated opinion being the ultimate truth to them. Oh, it's all such a mess. We've been living a very quiet life for a while. We're not used to... A lot of people were killed yesterday, you know. I still can't believe it. It's like a pagan demon had passed through the town, possessing the crowd, committing foul murder, and somehow remaining invisible. So what was it you wanted to tell me? Disturbing rumors were heard from different districts all night, mostly inconsequential, and mostly driven by everyone's fear of the man-eater and the mob's crazed vigilantism. It's all rubbish, but I found several reports disconcerting. Rubbish? Tell me more about it. Steppe legends that would probably seem primitive and barbaric to you. Legends of a dead crawler, of a Mara that has one of her heads eating what the other has disgorged, of an oily shabnak who had had his bowels dissolved into the ground by gray-haired Agas. Need I continue? I've spent a day and a single night with you people, and I'm already doubting my own definition of barbarism. It all seems to make certain sense. Which rumors did you find disconcerting? They were brought to me by second-hand dealers. I've started saving up medicine, you know. Never mind. Anyway, everyone's noticed an unusual silence and an occasional strange animal behavior, especially that of dogs. And there were packs of rats, too. The hunchback said that such things are often left unnoticed in the general public. Yes, it does resemble the first signs of an outbreak, but silence could have been caused by fear. Dogs always get anxious when people do. As for rats, there is a slaughtered house nearby, isn't there? There were other signs, too. Frightening scribblings and repulsive oily spots on walls here and there. Raspy breathing that could only belong to giant lungs can be heard by the silent houses. They say the Shabnak, the embodiment of the disease, is breathing poisonous air, leaving her fat on the walls as she walks by. What am I supposed to do? Break into every house that a rat runs by? Especially considering the rulers refuse to provide me with aids. The children know which houses are infected. There were 3 of them. 4, tops. You know what? Talk to Capella, the young Olgimskia. Children are drawn to her like moths to a flame. They tend to hang out everywhere and report everything to her. She's at the lump now. And tell her I will share my pills with the children. It's nice to have a lump. It's nice to have a network of little agents all over the place. Putting aside the fact that all of them are also little Deathbringers now, of course. Have a Sunday roast? Nice, nice. I'm hungry myself. I want pizza. I want pizza. Bark, 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 bark. Bark. Children do just obtain and spread diseases like it's their full-time job. I still find it very funny that I damaged my health by drinking coffee and then repaired it with a bandage. Like, what did I do? Did Daniil spill hot coffee on himself? Because honestly, that sounds about right.
My chest hurts. Can it be conscience?
I've found a house with more dead than living. I've already received a report of your spectacular success. News of your deeds precedes you. Now I want you to personally convey your opinion on what you witnessed to Kane and Olgimsky. Then we can consider your mission complete. I will do that. Those children should just go get a real job. Yeah, we're already at that point where, there are some idiots trying to say that there should be more child labor. Like, there are people unironically saying that at this point. Capitalism was a mistake. But Luna, the children yearn for the mines. And let them play Minecraft. Welcome to bloated, overstaying its welcome capitalism. It sucks here. True that. Oh yeah, I still need to, look at me here, wasting time. Alrighty, take care. Thanks for joining. Where are we on time? Okay, still not too bad. You walk so slow. Like, it feels so bad when you realize you made a wrong turn or forgotten to do something and you have to walk back. Beautiful art.
Haruspeck's old boy, he's a hero. He'll join Worms, the Tweer Gatherers, mark my word.
I see the reflection of my epiphanies in your eyes. Who are you, my long-awaited guest? I love his portrait. I'm Daniil Dankovsky. You're a person to drink with and talk to. You will make no mistake by calling me Peter. You can call me Andre, too, just for the sake of diversity, and it won't be wrong either. What do you mean? Question time will be later. Let's drink some Twyrene to our acquaintance. And don't you dare insult me by refusing. There is a retort in one of the cupboards. I think I didn't smash it yesterday. I was so pissed. Thank you. I'll drink to your wit.
Truth is foundation, and the reason of the perfection of beauty, old boy.
I can't shrug away the feeling that someone's scratching at the windowsill. Your brother suggests we escape this place. Escape this place? Is he out of his mind? A plague is about to break out here. The local sand plague strain, to be more precise. There are no medical records of it. However, you seem to have had the pleasure of witnessing it in action. I don't care. My body is so full of Twyrene that no disease will ever be able to even approach, let alone trust me. Same with Brother Andre. Unless he gets it from his wenches. No, I'm not leaving this place. Does Twyrene protect from this disease? The right one, the so-called tear, does. Thick infusions and Twyrene sap do not. It doesn't matter. I'm staying here all the same. Can't you get Twyrene someplace else? Can't you see what I've managed to build here? What else would I be allowed to do? Where else would I be allowed to do something like this? Everything that I have ever called my purpose has been brought to life in this town. For now, I have no reason to leave it. I haven't finished my observations yet. I'm this close to figuring it out. What are you talking about? You wouldn't understand. You've never built anything. You're wrong. I've built Thanatica and created the groundbreaking theory of human mortality. In that case, forgive me. But then it's puzzling you don't understand me. Are you prepared to risk your life for your life work? You are prepared to risk your life for your life work, aren't you? Yes, of course I am.
It's essential to allow yourself no time to think. That's...
An unusual girl's been walking around our town lately. Did you know? They say she can work miracles with her bare hands. If I happen to meet her, I'll test her miraculous capabilities. She can probably ease my headache, right? One more paranormalist. The concentration of anomalies in such a small piece of land is beyond my comprehension. She heals the sick and incapacitated. Perhaps she's a healer. Perhaps a saint. Perhaps she's just a fraud. I like to believe she's a saint. The world around us is rather low on miracles. She's a fraud for sure.
Haruspeck's old boy,
Tell me about the Dream Mistress, Peter. Mistresses used to have some inexplicable, magnetic, motherly power over us. Katerina's problem is that she's a turncoat. You can't just stop in your tracks between the ridge and the abyss. You have to either climb or fall. Falling is easy. Climbing is commendable. What do you mean? Nothing, really. She's a false mistress. That is what bothers me. She doesn't have the right to see things. Seriously, my Twyrene daydreams are better suited to change our life, because I am at least honest with myself and true to my conscience. I've never betrayed anyone. All my life, I've only been doing things that I believe to be true creative work. Change? I thought the clairvoyants see the inevitable. We don't have clairvoyance any longer. We are orphans, blind puppies in the darkness. Yeah. Never mind. Have a drink. Let's see. I don't remember what specifically I was supposed to do. I think I just needed to go talk to Andre again. You have red wine? Nice, nice. Yeah, the jump scare statue. How dare. Max, your tail's a worm. One o'clock. We got time.
I've had my share of dancing.
Peter doesn't believe me either. What's wrong with you people? How can I persuade him? And rightly so. Take a look around. You should have seen what the crude sprawl looked like during the outbreak. The house that Barak had locked up were literally in agony, their walls swollen with boils, their windows covered in scarlet mold. There were blisters everywhere, blood mixed with ichor flowing from the chimney. That's how it was. Metaphors. No, I'm not being metaphoric. These are facts. There was moaning and howling all over Earth. Moaning louder than the morning siren at the works. The tormented were screaming so loudly, glass would break in the windows. And it all happened over the course of several hours. That is what the sand pest is. So knock your bullshit off. Okay? How can we persuade Peter? A convincing discovery supporting your theory could help. That outbreak has left a dreary impression on Peter. He's been heavily into Twyrene since then. But there is no sand plague in town, so... Poor you. Tell Eva the plan fell through because of Peter. Perhaps it will comfort her. I'll look for this discovery of yours. If Max's tail is like a worm... No, I mean, she's like a possum mouse, so her tail just literally looks like a worm. Is it, like, edible? I mean, Max is edible. I got so much shit to do. Like, it is very interesting trying to plan out your routing in your head. So that you can manage to hit everything in time. I'm gonna be so mad if we go the whole rest of the game without finding any of these girls with a schmouter on them. Those drinking sound effects were definitely used in at least one war game. Oh, fuck! Yeah! Oh, fucking sweet. That's good. That's good. It's always funny when you see someone on your friends list repeatedly starting up New Vegas, and then that meme comes to mind of someone trying to repeatedly start the lawnmower.
My bedroom is warmer than this place.
My heart is beating so heavily. It's about to jump out. Andre has agreed, but he won't leave without Peter. And Peter doesn't want to go anywhere. I'll try to persuade him, but I don't think I'll succeed. Maria would do much better, though. Do you think she may agree to help? Is there no other way? I don't think we should discuss our escape with Maria Cana. Why? Or is she... No, okay. Do you have any real proof of the forthcoming outbreak? I do. There's no other way. Talk to Maria. She's Nina's heir. The twins won't listen to anyone else but her. Peter is so unpredictable. But Maria knows how to clench his heart. One word from her would be enough for Peter to change his mind. I'll try. Perfect, because we need to go there anyway.
Who in this town can replace Simon?
I feel guilty
There's
for
no
having
one.
misled you, dear
The
Bachelor.
brain was removed from its head,
Thought you were done.
the heart from its chest.
Okay. I feel guilty for having misled you, dear Bachelor. Forgive this old man. I thought your ignorance of our local affairs would mystically skew the circumstances in your favor. Forgive me if I was wrong. There is no unexpected news to be heard, is there? No, the disease is spreading around the town already. It is necessary that we urgently appoint mid-level executives, get all the doctors and hospital attendants. Let Saburov take care of that. After all, he was the one to demand emergency powers from us, which were granted. I've already sent all of my men to assist him, as well as an appreciable amount of money to further his administrative activities. We don't have any doctors or hospital attendants. The only man who knows something about medicine is currently examining my brother's body. It is strange there's been no news from him so far. We need to send someone after him. And what about you? What are you gonna do? We will fight until the very end. I will personally persecute those who would dare describe this disease as some kind of preordained divine retribution. I will attack anyone who would say Simon got what he deserved. Finally, I will not allow anyone to say what Simon has built by ceaseless labor is subject to inevitable destruction. Retribution for what? Sooner or later, the one who dares challenge the mechanics of nature will pay the price. But this is not something we'd want to believe, is it? This is a conclusion drawn by people who tend to mistake their exhaustion for wisdom. However, even an echo would sometimes grow to become deafening noise. If people keep saying we're doomed, they might well bring about our extinction. What now, Judge? We are not that different from each other, dear Bachelor. I am grateful for everything you have done for us, and I appreciate the risk you took to help us. And I am much obliged for the disheartening conclusion you have reached. No matter what you are going to do, you can count on our full support. The reward we have promised you will be duly delivered. Victor will make all the necessary arrangements. Thank you, Judge. I must take my leave now. You're giving me a stony stare.
On my own?
Is something wrong? Are you disappointed? Tell me, Maria, do you have any influence on Peter Stamatin? He has a greater influence on me. Why do you ask? Why? Your questions are very indiscreet. You've only known me for 1 day, and Daniel. I've known you for a little longer. Your curiosity will be sated in a little while. Allow me to torture you with obscurity for now. On the other hand, it's very simple. He's a genius. Really? You must be constantly exposed to vicious hatred. Why? There can be many reasons. People never hate geniuses more passionately than they crave them. Someone would kill Peter. The rest are probably quietly suffering, seeing him sink his talent in Twire vodka. And who would say, want to kill Peter? You know, Saburov hates Peter. He wants to get back at him for something. I must protect him. If only Saburov seizes power he is so hopelessly trying to obtain, Peter will be the first to stand at the bone stake. Curious. This gave me an interesting idea, because the last thing I want is for him to die. Alright, now I need to see Olgimsky. Almost 3 o'clock. I think we're making good time. I likely could have been a little more efficient with this day, but honestly, I think I did pretty good. How dare. You're rude. So rude. If you rounded out a blog, would it become a blogosphere? Fuck you. Oh, honestly, I should probably moisten my ocular globes. My eyes are very fucking dry. Okay, that's better. Wait a second. Okay. I really don't. That was very weird. Just the way he was pushing her. Oh my... Fuck, man! That's literally all my shit. But, I mean... It's worth it. Those are very fucking important. That is, like, the one thing that you do not want to miss an opportunity to trade for. Yeah, 3 schmouters. Yeah, only 1 out of 4. Like, it's actually insane how many of them have showed up already by day 2. That's... wow.
Fortune turns all things to the advantage of those on whom she smiles.
See what you've done, Doctor. You won't be able to leave this place now. The town is blocked off. I've transferred my powers over to Sabarov. He didn't hesitate to express his gratitude by assigning me to the position of an intendant. Now I'm in charge of equipping and maintaining infirmaries. I'm sure the train is not the only line of communication with the rest of the world. It is. The station is shut off, but it will be reopened when a regular freight train arrives. It will definitely be, Doctor. That's when we'll discuss how to snatch ourselves a vehicle there. When is the train scheduled to arrive? Any day now. In fact, it was supposed to arrive some time ago. I'm surprised it hasn't. The government has to realize how dependent we are on their deliveries. Our survival is at risk here. Then do protect the supplies, dear Intendant. Georgi Kane has agreed to delegate his authority to the head of the Sabarov family. Vlad Olgimsky agreed to delegate his authority to the head of the Saburov family. They are in concordance with one another, not a moment too soon. I can go back to Alexander now, for I still have to present my official papers to him and discuss my further authority. I am bound by the power of my word. Whichever shape the enemy assumes, the substance of our confrontation remains the same. And then the other thing I was supposed to do is get back to Peter. That glass of wine was enough to get you lightheaded? I'll take both. Why not? I should put that, like, vampire outfit on my VTuber for Luna. I think that would suit the vibes of this game a little bit better than the Metroid t-shirt. Or the Metroid crop top. O'clock. Oh, I should totally add the, like, bell toll sound as a redeem, so y'all can trick me into thinking the day's going by faster. The other one I should do is the sound for when you get infected.
Now or never. We need a decisive move.
I have received express messages from Kane and Olgimsky. No one will dare interfere with my choices now. We are declaring quarantine. We'll create an anti-epidemic operational headquarters. I plan to assign ourselves to be its supervisors. Myself, because it is my duty. You, because that would be fair. We must fight shoulder to shoulder. Do you agree? I need unrestricted authority, access to all districts, and a personal firearm. From now on, infected districts will be blocked off. No one will leave the town until the solution is resolved. You will be allowed to access any and all areas of the town, of course. Neither Kane nor Olgimsky will have any right to stop you. You will have to provide the population with clear instructions. Be careful about it. It's not my place to mentor you, though. Of course, I will send you the text. However, I need a weapon, and the unrestricted right to use it. I will recruit volunteers. We will pick trustworthy ones, people of good standing, family men with good reputations. I will grant them the widest range of authority. They will thwart any violence or looting. They will also stop any attempts to use arms. When and where can it be armed? Here, take good care of it. Firearms are rare in this town. If you need a gun, your best bet would be looking for it on the black market. Some townsfolk may make shit outdated or prohibited guns. I'm sure that those will do. We'll want to use them sooner or later. That is how we'll find them. But I have almost none at hand. That is truly regrettable. Thank you for this anyway. Do what you think is apt. I only ask two things of you. First of all, take good care of yourself. Drink, eat, sleep. Be careful. I'm afraid many will take advantage of this situation to either settle old accounts or fulfill their hidden agendas. Secondly, spare those lives that can be spared. I will act according to the circumstances. Cool. Now we have 2 guns. I very much want to have at least 2 guns for a certain quest that's coming up on day 3. And that's the main quest for today. All we've got now is, yeah, the side quest with Peter. Yeah, you know nothing about taking advantage of the situation, Saburov. Exactly. Dude fucking spoke as though that's not exactly what his fucking own intentions were.
You're close. I know that.
Haven't changed your mind, have you? No. I have news for you. This evening, Alexander Saburov will become the governor. Olgimsky and Kane are going to vest him nearly unrestricted powers to curb the epidemic that your brother and you refuse to believe in. Bloody hell, are you sure about this? I am. But what of Georgie? What does the judge say? Bloody hell, so Saburov will be the judge now, too? Definitely. Or, I don't think so, but he'll have the right to execute anyone whom he considers to be guilty of breaking the quarantine. Oh, that's it, I'm a dead man! As luck would have it, it appears exactly when I'm about to create a truly glorious masterpiece. Fine, let us go. So I'm telling Andre you've agreed. Meat shop always throws me through a loop with that second door there. Also, I love how much money the Schmouters sell for. Gonna sell those bits of food. I wish I would have gotten a little bit more food on day 1, but we're still in pretty good shape.
Seems like Haruspex is planning to distill Twirin. Fast learner.
Your brother has agreed. Well, don't let the door hit our asses on the way, then. There are plenty more shitholes in the world. I might need a gun, though. Do you have a weapon? No. Right. Let's do the preparations separately, then. Here's some money. The black market around here is run by a mongrel calling himself Bad Grief. Have you met the rodent already? No, I didn't have time for it. He resides at the northern warehouses. And so? You can always find human-killing stuff at Grief's. Now then, he'll obviously try to rob you as best he can, but you only need to say Andre is off to the kennel to him and he'll change his tune immediately. He may even give you something for free. Whoa, what does that phrase mean? An old business of ours. It means that he forgot who I was while I was busy drinking in this den. Alright, then what? Then you come back. Meanwhile, I'll try to think of a way to get on Gugong's good side. Who's Gugong? One of the locals. A deaf and dumb train driver. Not quite human. Made of soil and bones, glued together with sticky blood and inspired with thick twirine. Just like all his step-brethren. I'd break his neck, but the engine wouldn't go anywhere without him. Don't you frown, I'll deal with him. That is fortunate. Oh, wait. I swear. Okay. Good, because I don't have anything I can trade her. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was high-key trying to scam him for an extra gun. No, don't get sick. That's rude.
What?
You're dying from sand plague. No, don't do that. Quick, let's get Cam the Schmouter. Welcome, dear guest. Give the man something to drink. Let him grab a bite. Sit him down comfortably. Show our big city guest some respect. And don't let him out until I say otherwise. Enough. Want to play cards? Dice? The stakes ain't big city. But the game's pretty gritty. No. Since we've just met, Doc, you go in peace. For the first and last time. But next time, your exit will cost extra. Next time, it will be you begging me to come.
So
Ooh-woo?
regret this. Haste makes waste.
Ooh-woo? Also, I love his theme. I need a weapon, Grief. Everybody needs a weapon. Got a million? We'd even give you something that shoots for $1 million. There ought to be a gun somewhere around, eh? Just one, pretty please. But everything has its price. $1 million? That price tag befits an artillery mortar, mate. Oh no, my lovely man, the mortar is a gift, it is. You can't go shooting them robbers in a dark alley with a mortar. A barker, on the other hand. But it probably cost you even more dearly, dear Doc. Andre is off to the kennel, Grief. That changes things. Take this one for free, but it ain't be doing much shooting for too long. It'll suit me fine.
Yeah?
You buy any pills? Well, no, I'm not an idiot, mate. The sovereign ones. Word gets around, you know. Everyone knows what works and what doesn't. I'm warning you. The demand for those is huge like a bull. If you need ammo, though, I could see to that, no problem. Nothing's too good for my dear man. You sly weasel.
They're carving up the town. It's
We're halfway. Thank you for clipping that. We're actually halfway to being able to afford a rifle. That's kind of fun. Look at how expensive it is to buy revolver ammo. Like, you are so much better off bartering with the kids for it. I do have a Clips channel in the Discord. Yeah, it should be in one of the lower sections. How the hell do the kids get their hands on the ammo? That is a good question. Hey, Kendra. I am also go. Ah! Pizza. Pizza.
Oh, I would have let my fists loose if not for these pins.
Sit. Take a load off your feet. All set or armed. Okay, let's meet by the station at 10. Don't get too close to the engine, though. See you then. It is done. The only way out of town is to sneak through quarantine. If we can make it to the railway station, we can escape. The meeting is set to happen at 10, an hour after dark. Alright, so that is 1 and 2 side quests. Well, the second side quest is only mostly done. I think it was just the 2 side quests. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Eva's house. And poor, tired Dankovsky's going to take a little nap for a while. And then we're getting out of the town. Hi, Mizu. Stealing eggs? Stealing delicious eggs? Cam, have you been stealing delicious eggs? I will take that. Oh wow, I have plenty of revolver ammo. Like, honestly, probably more than I'm gonna need for a while. Especially because it is preferable to use melee weapons when you can. Might need to do a little bit of inventory management. Let's see. I only really need one lockpick on me at any given time. It's the other category that's kind of wearing me down a bit right now. Don't really need that lens. Rest of the stuff I probably will hold on to. Alpha tablets really aren't that helpful, if I'm being honest, but I'll hold on to them because I don't really have any alternatives right now. Anyway, we're gonna make a couple saves here. First as a backup, and then here.
What? They say he has donned.
We need to get moving. Watch out for bandits. I don't think they usually spawn this time of night, but... good to be cautious. Their knives can damn near one-shot you. Bark, 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 bark. Bark. I don't know why, but the last one happening, like, a second after the... just... after the rest just always throws me. Even when Dankovsky's getting ready to leave the town, just can't resist the urge to collect garbage. That's a habit the poor bachelor is gonna take with him to the grave for the rest of his life. It's not stealing, it's just relocating without permission. You're dorks. Your dorks and your tails are all small. Sure, Cam, but it could be bigger. Nah, Mizu, your tail. I'm sorry, but you're not competing with me on that front. I got a big old dragon stabby tail. He doesn't even say anything. He's just eyeballing me. Bachelor Dankovsky, sir. I'm under the orders to stop you by any and all means necessary. No one is allowed to leave the town. This is the order of the emergency plenipotentiary. You moron! The emergency plenipotentiary is me. Make way. Ow. So that's what you get for trying to leave the town. Yeah, it ain't gonna be that easy. We're stuck here. Fine, you win. I will cancel my departure. I love the executor just standing there, just staring at... Don't be so dramatic. Oh wait, that's your job. Yeah. But yeah, so day 2 didn't go amazingly. And we're hungry and barely have the food. So yeah, poor Dankovsky's not having a great time today. Though to be honest, he kind of deserves it. Oh, I could have got that for free. God damn it. Well, since I already paid for it, I may as well try and save this guy's life. I'm hungry. I want pizza.
Pizza? Pizza? Pizza! Pizza?
Pizza! Pizza! But yeah, we'll probably end things similarly to how we did last time. We'll catch the play for the day, and then we'll, I guess, wrap it up. There were other things that I know we discussed doing today, but I don't know, I haven't really heard back from Kuda, so... Maybe next time. Oh, that sucked. Oh, we talked about maybe doing the, Oh, damn it, I really didn't save that whole fucking time. God damn it. We talked about maybe testing out the certain thing that I got, but I messaged her earlier and never really heard back, so... I don't know, I guess that's, delayed. To be honest, I kind of wanted to play Pathologic anyway. Oh, fun, fun. Oh, oh, that's a... It's two. Yeah, that sound effect has definitely... I've definitely heard that in at least one board game. Remember to fucking save. Ow. There we go. Yeah, basically the time of night to just walk around, loot stuff, stab the criminals. Your weapons have durability? Yes, yes they do. In fact, I should probably check on my knife. 40%, yeah. That's why it was taking a bit longer to kill that guy. So yeah, to repair your stuff, you just try to find one of the factory workers. Yeah, you only sometimes get a knife in their inventories. There we go. Seem good at the combat. I mean, it's not like too bad once you get used to it, but yeah, I did specifically try to get good at it because it's insanely fucking helpful getting that extra bit of loot. I always forget you can actually jump in this game. Oh shit. Ooh, that one was actually quite dicey. It was less that he had a lot of health and more about the fact that my knife is at 0% durability, so I need to switch to my scalpel. feel like Paz would really hate this game. He would think everything about the premise is, like, so goofy.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Oh, a letter. Evening letter from the powers that be, Day 2. To facilitate your assignment, we will be sending a special train carrying medicine, sanitary equipment, and personnel. We expect the train to arrive in 4 days. The Inquisitor, allegedly Mark Karminski or Peter Croy, will travel separately. If the sanitary train reaches the town before the Inquisitor, the personnel and equipment therein will be yours to manage. The person in charge of the sanitary expedition will be duly instructed to collaborate. We hope that by that time, you will have exhaustive information as to what the nature of the disease is, sent on behalf of the manipulatory laboratory. Alright, time for the play.
The rulers had to accept something was wrong. The terrifying discoveries have convinced them. One of them managed to curb the family feud.
Bad news. The governor will abuse his power, and the rest won't let him get away with this. Nothing's changed.
The town was placed in quarantine. From now on, the infected districts will be locked down, and no one will be able to leave until the situation is resolved.
Well, it won't be. They won't figure it out.
Alrighty, that's day 2. I might actually, load the game before the play and play it again as a bit of a recap next time. But yeah, day 2 definitely ups the stakes a bit, but I, got through it pretty well, I think. Thank you all for joining me. I am excited to play even more. Honestly, I probably would keep going for a bit, but like that would be another 3-hour commitment. Yeah, and I do kind of want to eat food. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm gonna get pizza. Possibly, if we have the ingredients for it, I would like to have some pizza.
Pizza.
Alrighty. Thank you all for joining. Y'all have a good one. See you on Wednesday.